Was there ever a moment that you were severely conscious of the way you looked physically?
Oh, I suffered with muscle dysmorphia. I got diagnosed really badly.
With body dysmorphia?
Yeah, so it's muscle dysmorphia.
I'm so sorry, Lisa, this is obviously meant to be about YouTube, but now we're talking about Martha's biceps.
Go ahead.
So muscle dysmorphia is an issue amongst a lot of young men who go to the gym and who mourn to be in this type of shape, really lean and big. And you look in the mirror and all you see is this tiny person. So what you do is that you get obsessive with your food, you get obsessive with your training, and you can't really live a lifestyle. I don't know if you remember, but I used to bring like meals to set, and I used to go to restaurants and ask the restaurant to heat up a meal.
Oh yeah,
with my friends. Yeah, it was awful. Like,
was this in the midst of all of this?
Yeah, and I didn't know I had it. I just thought I was just being disciplined and training, and it was like overly weighing everything, and then being stressed about my physique and never taking my top off, even though I was training so much. And you'd have this view of yourself which was so negative, even though you were training every single day. Like, I trained on Christmas Day at 2 a.m. with my ex-PT.
Sorry?
Yeah, just because I had to get a session in. I had to, like, it was... And it's really bad. Like, you kind of you always have it, and it still is in with me. There's certain things I've realized that I still have those bad habits. I know to control them better. I know how to look at myself in a better way.
Can you feel if you're having, like, this is probably the wrong terminology, but like a flare up or like something's coming?
Well, like, for example, recently I got into incredible shape. Like, I lost about 10 kilos. I got really ripped. And it's not sustainable to stay that shape.
Have you taken steroids?
No, never. Okay. No, never. I never would. But I got into ridiculous shape. And after that, though, when you go back to eating normally again, obviously you're going to get a bit bigger. And even that, like, to this day, sometimes I look in the mirror, I'm like, I'm not as lean as I was in summer. And you kind
I think I hear you say that 3 times a day.
Really?
Yeah. But I don't do what I used to do.
But do you think you look bad?
No, it's not like I look bad.
Yeah.
I know I'm in good shape, but I don't look good for what I could be.
Can you tell the difference between looking good and feeling good?
Yeah.
So when you're feeling good, but in your head you're going, you're not as lean, you're fine.
Yeah. Like,
sort of interesting.
It's a battle. You learn to live with it. You learn to deal with it. You have loads of different things to help yourself go through it mentally, and the self-talk is a big thing, talking about how you look at yourself in the image in the mirror and all those sort of things. So it's a hard, and I've met people on the other side of things severely where, you know, they've nearly taken their own life because of it. I did a documentary with Channel 4 about it. Yeah.
Do you what was one of the worst habits you would have? Like weighing food, as in, like, was it?
It was probably the heights of it was when I was living with Habs and Emily, and I don't think there was a second I wouldn't look in the mirror.
Really?
Yeah, or pinch. I'd pinch my stomach constantly, but like constantly. And it was like this thing, and I was so obsessed. I couldn't see anything else. I couldn't really. You talk to me, I'd be like, all I was thinking about is like, okay, I need to eat that. I need to weigh this. That's too much. No. I need to go to the gym. I need to train. I need to. It was awful.
Wait, so how have you now managed to get it sort of calm? What have you done?
The biggest thing was how I train,
Yeah.
why I train. So I don't train necessarily for big muscles again anymore. Like I train for like functional training.
Okay.
So I love running. I love being like, I want to be healthier.
Yeah.
And my food is also like a big thing. Like I like eating healthy anyway.
Yeah.
But we went to a restaurant yesterday. I ate everything. I enjoyed that. And it's great. Yes, I'm going to be bloated. But that's the thing. It's the discipline of like, okay, I know I suffer with muscle dysmorphia. So I've told myself this week, I'm going to be really strict. But it's not going to be overly to the point where it's really unhealthy. I'm not going to restrict myself to like 1,000 calories a day. And I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
It's just going to be more like, okay, I'm just going to dial in a little bit more because I like that as well. So I like being disciplined. That's a difference.
Just out of curiosity, because I know this is like and this is not put negative, when one is in a relationship, diets are different because you are out a lot more. Does that slightly not worry you, but does it play on your mind that potentially you might not want to be as like going out to dinner as much because of things like this? Does that make sense? Or is it something you just don't think about now?
I mean, you'll probably have a different version because when I went to Amsterdam to visit Lee's, but this was when I was cutting. It wasn't even like I was back to normal eating. I was still in my cut, but I was very strict. like I was
Very.
weighing my
Really?
food. Like,
I would
do you
like
find that if I'm
make
honest-
him breakfast.
tell me
and
honestly,
I'd
is it
put
bum
like
out?
a lot of time in it, and I would like make fresh croissants and something. He
Sorry?
didn't
Whipping up those and you're
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
back a banana.
he didn't even want one bite to try
Yeah.
it. And I was there with my croissant, and I just gave them to my neighbor. He just didn't want. He
Yeah.
didn't even want to try them.
Really?
Yeah. So yeah, but it's something I just have to accept, I guess. And I'm just not making him breakfast anymore.
yeah.
Well, that's I think the solution.
But that's because I was still cutting.
Yeah.
So now I'm way more chill.
yeah,
like-
he is. We're eating frozen
Oh my
yogurt
God.
every night, and
We're like,
Can I tell
yeah.
you something? My orders at Snog are out.
outraged.
The banana
So
miso.
we don't have that.
No, it's banana.
They don't have it. In
I don't
that
have
I've
time.
it.
been putting pistachio cream. I've gone for health leather. Anyway.
So good.
Yeah.
But no, because it's
it is hard.
it's
I am
hard
very
to
conscious.
manage, I would imagine. But no,
Yeah.
not on you, but like just generally, because I think actually, and everyone does say that, you know, when you get into a relationship, you get comfortable. It's not all that, but actually, in terms of diets going, I've been in positions where I've been with guys and I'm eating the same amount as them, and I would pack on the pounds because I was like, hang on, I'm taking down fucking three breakfasts here.
I have this, and I don't know if this is a bad thing. I mean, God, this can be really deep. But in my previous relationship, she had stopped me from working out because she always wanted to be with me. So she wouldn't
Right.
actively, no, I don't want you to go to the gym. Like I had to cancel my membership. We had to eat all the time together and all these sort of things. So, and I remember when I was really young and I was really into my fitness, even though I didn't really train a lot, but like I was like starting to really like it. And then I had to stop, and we'd eat so much food all the time. And it was like this thing. Food was a very big thing. And I think when I got out of that relationship, I was so like, I really want to take care of my
Yeah.
body. I want to train. Because I got told I wasn't allowed to because I had to be with the person.
That's yeah.
So,
Anyone
and-
else in that sort of situation, I think that's a red flag.
Yeah, and I think that's when, probably back then, that's when it started. And I didn't know because I was so young. And then when I
Yeah.
started training, I went to the reverse. So I went to the extreme of overtraining,
Yeah.
over like analyzing my food. So I had those two, which was bad.
What do you think? Just like we can move on from this in a minute, but do you think this has changed because of things like social media? That there's the pressure.
110%. Oh my God, I've had to stop following all the fitness influencers that I really like to watch because I was getting so beat up about the fact that I train probably as hard as them and I don't look like them.
Really?
Oh yeah. And also you've got to understand they're all on steroids. They're all on steroids. And they're those who said we're not, no, they're on something, and it's not like the biggest steroid you know, but they're on something.
Yeah.
To be in a shape like that, and also the lies, the lighting,
Yeah.
and I do it. Like I did a post about it where I look really, really great, but it's because I found the exact lighting.
Covered in baby oil, probably.
Yeah, like the shadows, the thing, the angle, and you just know. But then when
Yeah.
you see them in real life, you're like, well, wait a second, you look smaller than I've seen on Instagram. But it's because that's what they do.
All
That's the selling
lies.
point. And it's and it's a trap that I've fallen into as well because I don't want any of my followers. Like it's weird because I get these guys who are like super inspired by me who go, I love your training routine, your discipline, and like seeing that you're in shape makes me want to be in shape. But then I also get people like, well, I feel like your body is unachievable and it's annoying to see that you're in this shape and I'm trying and I can't get in that shape. And I used to say that all the time. I used to be like, why can't I get in like that guy's shape?
Yeah.
And now I've become that guy for others.
Do you do it for like? Because so I'm gonna one of my things about if I was going for a guy, I don't give a fuck about their bodies. I couldn't care less.
Same.
I
Yeah,
like
same.
dad bod,
Yeah.
whatever. I'm not bothered in the slightest. I'm really not. But do you think is it a vanity thing, or is it do you do it for you? Do you do it for other men, or do you do it because you think that's what girls want?
It used to be what I thought girls wanted, and I quickly discovered girls do not care.
I don't. I would rather not, honestly.
Crazy.
Like,
But I also-
but you're just not bothered. I know, actually, like,
No.
yeah, I don't know
know.
what it is.
But weird enough, I hate that.
What do you mean?
So I hate the fact that girls don't care about that.
Well, I mean, girls. I mean, okay, my personal opinion. I want to be with someone who's fit, yeah,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean a six pack.
No,
it
of
means you're not
course.
chomping back
I do want
donuts
someone
at
who
9
takes care of his
who looks
body,
after
obviously, and is
themselves.
healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More for the worry that they might have high cholesterol and have a heart attack at some point. Like, I need to fuck her around.
No, yeah, I think it's a battle of like, well, I want to be in shape for myself.
Yeah.
There's also, we do it, it's so funny. We get in shape and we're like, when a guy in the gym goes, bro, your biceps, you're like, fuck. Like, it's the dumbest thing.
No,
we do
but
it for each other.
Can I tell you something? It's the same with girls. Like, whenever you girls go through a breakup, you always get to the breakup diet. And like, I've gone through it when I look slightly malnourished and people go, God, you look great. And I'm like,
yes,
verging on underweight. And I'm like, this is great. The second I put the weight back, I'm like, fuck, I want to be that skinny again.
Yeah.
But it's so unhealthy. But you kind of live off that. People going, God, you look great. You don't look great. You look minuscule.
You're doing it for other people. And again, I can't sit here and say, I don't do that anymore. Like, 100% I do it. Like, I want to look good for myself, 100%. But I hold myself up to a standard that I think people should look at me and go, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
And it's hard. But since I've stopped training less weight training. So I still weight train, but because I do more sports stuff now, I've cared less now, which is really nice.
Yeah.
So like I train more jiu-jitsu more than weights, which is crazy to me because normally I'm in the gym all the time.
I know. I've had to mute.